For my 19th birthday, I got a new laptop. Or at least it was new according to my father. He was always pretty cheesy with all of my siblings' presents, but since he was our dad, we had to cope with him. Convincing me after hours of arguing and telling me it belonged to my grandmother, who passed away no longer than 2 years ago, I finally gave in and took the, quite frankly, pretty terrible laptop. He promised to fix it up once he and my mother got enough money, but until then, tough luck. I was really disappointed, so I went up to my room without another word. I hooked up the PC to my wall and got it all set up for me to use, and for the first day, it took a while to start up, and I played my Nintendo DS for a while until I heard the familiar jingle to the Windows theme. I turned the DS off right away and made my account, adding a password along with it. The wallpaper was pitch black and no programs on the desktop, only 2 files. Both of them were named ... And I thought it was pretty stupid to name it that, but I shrugged it off and decided to settle on that. My grandmother wasn't that original with titles. I clicked on the first file, and it opened up with a couple of WMV files named family.wmv, newhouse.wmv, and then the last one is the one that caught my eye especially. It said help.wmv, which I thought was kind of weird. I started with the first one, family.wmv, which was of course me and my family at my sister Angie's 14th birthday party. She had a large smile pasted on her face, her buck teeth showing gradually, and she had trouble blowing out the candles, which made me smile a tad. I moved on to the next one, which was my grandmother and my grandfather. We called him Pops. Pops and her looked happy, standing in front of a new blue house that seemed good as new. She hugged him and they walked inside, holding hands. It showed the house inside. The amazing polished floors and nice dark blue walls were just amazing. I smiled a bit inside, heart warming up. My grandmother was surprised, and she gave Pops a huge hug. She seemed that she had no idea about the new house on the inside and how nice it was. The video stopped. As I saw the help.wmv loading, the computer made the loudest screech ever, and I gasped in fright, not expecting the loud noise. The computer shut off immediately. I was so relieved that my father hadn't come up. Instead, he was at dinner with my mom. I tried to calm myself down and rebooted the computer immediately. It was faster this time, and instead of making the jingle, it was the video of help.wmv, which was weird. My eyes narrowed at the screen, confused at what was happening at first. It was pitch black in the video for 5 seconds at least, and then it cut to 4 girls inside an elevator, seeming like they were having the greatest time of their life. The camera shook and it was staticky, but I sat back while feeling a bit uneasy about this video. It cut to one of the girls seeming really nervous and looking around a couple times as if somebody was watching her. She sat alone in a room, and she looked like she was about to cry. I felt a weird feeling down my stomach, almost like a knot wrapping up in heartbreak. I could hardly make out what she was saying, but I heard something in a different language, most likely Italian by the sounds of it. I heard a man begin speaking behind the camera, and I had to rewind it a couple times to see what he was saying. Sto andando a spegnere le luci. I'm going to turn off the lights. She seemed horrified, begging him not to, and now she was crying. The lights went off in the video and it stayed black for a long time before flashing a quick face, which I didn't want to make out of. The computer turned off by itself and I sat there for 30 minutes. It wouldn't turn back on. My dad tried and he told me he would get a better, new one.